Alright y'all, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna show y'all how to make some business cards for sublimation. Not design a business card, but just how to get it ready so you can sublimate it. So first thing you're gonna need to do, and I'm working on Photoshop. So we'll go up here to new, and we gonna need to create the template first. So the template side, make sure you got this on inches though. Before you do anything, make sure you got this on inches. So your width should be 3.5 and your height should be 2.2. So once you get that, and you make sure you like I said, make sure this on inches. So once you got that in now, you can just go ahead and create. This is gonna be your little layout template for your business card. So whoever you're making a card for, they can send you the file in a JPEG or a PNG. Either one will work, but more than likely JPEG be the best way to get it. And also, once they send you your card, they card more than likely is gonna be smaller than this. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Because remember, this is a template for sublimation, so we make our design a little bit bigger than what it need to be to make sure it feel the whatever we sublimating on, to make sure it feel that whole area. So hold on 1 second, let me show you. So let me go up here and get one of my old business cards that I had made a while ago. Let me find this card for y'all. It's right here in my face somewhere. Hold on. So y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. Here we go. There you go. Alright, so whenever they send you your card, of course you're going to have to save it to your computer, desktop, or wherever. Wherever you save it to, you're going to click on it. You're just going to drag it right here on top of that template. Let it go. Alright, once you let it go, you want to hit the check mark to go ahead and place the image. So you can see this white border right here. So remember I was telling you that your template that you make for sublimation gonna be bigger than the actual business card. But you want to stretch the business cards to fill the whole template. So what you do, you just make sure you're on your tool right here, the move tool. Make sure you're on the move tool. You just click on the card. Once you do that, it's gonna highlight it. You'll see all the blue line around it with all your anchor points. And you just grab here, just drag it to the top. Do the same thing at the bottom, drag it to the bottom. That's all you gotta do. Bam. Now that card just filled the whole spot. Alright, but let me show you something. So, but if you are a designer and you making someone some business card, then I would just recommend you just make it to the sublimation template if that's what you're making it for. For instance, let me remove that one and I'm gonna show y'all. I got a business card that I made for my wife, and I made it for the sublimation template. So the card is right here. So when I grab this card and drag it over here and let it go, it automatically fill the whole spot because it's already the right size. Alright, so let's just say you got your card over here. Now you're ready to save your card. Alright, so you're going to go over here. You're going to go to File. I want you to go to Save a Copy As. Then just name your card. I'm just going to name mine Test because I'm just showing y'all what to do. Test 1. You'll save that on your computer. You hit Save again. And just make sure you save it as a JPEG. Now I'm going to save this on my desktop. When you get right here, I always use the baseline standard. And I always save mine at maximum. The other options, I don't really know what they for, so I don't mess with them. So large for maximum, and it should be on 12. If it ain't on 12, sometimes this will be on 11. But like I say, I like to take mine all the way up. I like to get the full quality when I save stuff. So just go ahead and save it. Now, after you save that business card to your desktop, now what we're going to do, I want you to go back to your Photoshop. I want you to go back to new again. Now we're going to make a blank canvas so we can lay all the cards on here. So my printer's a 13 by 19. Well, it can print out a 13 by 19. So that's the canvas I'm going to make. If your printer not, your printer going to be at least an 8.5 by 11. So if you got an 8.5 by 11, At this point, you're going to click on 8.5 by 11 and hit create. If your printer going to do a 13 by 19, click on 13 by 19 and go ahead and hit create. And it should give you a blank canvas, just like this. So then what we're going to do, we're going to lay the cards out on here. So let me show you. So we go back to my desktop. And you'll get the card that you made on your desktop. You'll grab it and you're just going to drag it here. Now, whatever you do, once you get this card right here, do not resize it because the card is already the correct size. So do not drag none of these anchor points to resize this card. If you want to move the card around, just click in the middle here and you can move it around. But do not resize the card. So now I'm just going to drag this up here. Now what I want to do is, I want to have a bunch of these cards to fill up this whole sheet. That's what I'm going to do. I can fit about 9 cards, I think, going up and down. So I'm going to make a copy of this one card. And all you need to do, if the card not selected, make sure you're on your move tool right here. Click on the card. You'll know it's selected because it's going to have the blue line around it with the anchor points. Now, on my PC, what you want to do is you want to hit Control J. Well, you can hold Control and hit J. Every time you press J, it's going to create a copy of this card. So I already got one up here, so I'm going to do 8 more. Alright, so we're going to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, you can see over here. Over here, this is where all the copies of my card at. So I got 8 cards, well, total 9, plus the one I already had, stacked right here. So just click off to a blank space first. And make sure you're on your move tool again. Just go back and click. Once you click right there, just click and drag the card down. And you just gonna keep doing this until you grab all your cards. So drag them all down like this. And we're gonna screen this up a little bit too. I think this should be the last one. Let me make sure. Oh, I had one more, I had one extra. Alright. So I don't need that one, so I'm just gonna delete that card. Alright, so I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move these up a little bit. Cause you see how that one down there is off. So I need to move these up a little bit. Move that up. And try to leave you a little space in between here. Because when you sublimate the card, when you lay these cards down and sublimate it, remember you gotta put tape on here. So leave you a little space in between now. So we're just gonna move everything up a little bit so we can get this bottom card to fit. And the only thing I'm doing, I'm just clicking on this and I'm just holding the up arrow to move this up. And now you can just click it and you can move it up with the mouse if you want to too. Just however you want to do it. Alright, so let me see. I think I want to move that up just a little bit more. I'll move everything up just a little bit more, y'all. I don't want it too close to the bottom because when they print, I don't want to cut it off. Alright, so now once we got this whole row of cards done, now what we're going to do, we're going to select all of these and we're going to copy these so we can make 2 more other rows. So once again, make sure you got your move tool selected. And then just click over here to a blank spot. You see the little square box? We need to drag this box around all the cards. Then you're going to hit Control J. Now once you hit Control J, do not click off nowhere, else you're going to kind of mess yourself up. Once you hit Control J, you can come on any card, click and hold it, and then just drag it. See how we took all the cards at one time? Alright, once you do that, hit Control J one more time. Now you just made another copy of cards right here on this row. So what you're going to do, you're going to click and hold, and you're going to drag it over. Bam. Alright, so now we got a full sheet of cards. So now if you want to line this up better to make it even, you can, but it don't matter because you're going to sublimate it off this paper anyway. But just keep in mind, you don't want nothing too close to your edges. Well, the left and the right edge. At the top, I find to be okay, just the left and the right. The printer will try to cut it off. So this over here, I think I want to move this in a little bit. So I'm going to click in this spot right here, the white spot. Take my box again. I'm going to hit my left arrow just to move that over a little bit. And then with me, I don't know, I just want mine to be straight. So I'm going to move this over. You don't have to, but I'm going to move mine over. Alright, so there we go. We got a whole sheet of business cards for the front. So you'll do the same process for the back. So now we're going to go ahead and print. Go to the file. You're going to go to print. And make sure you got your Sublimation Printer selected. Go to print settings. I'm on 13 by 19, so I'll make sure I got that selected. For these cards, I'm going to use Presentation Premium Matte Paper. Right here. That's what you need to be on. Set your quality to high. Go to more options. Now my color controls right here is on Adobe RGB 2.2. I take my saturation and density all the way up. I find they give me the best colors, except for when I'm printing anything with people in there. But anything else, I take these all the way up and the colors come out looking good. Now just hit OK. And make sure you got that on portrait. And the last thing, make sure you got it mirrored. Alright, other than that, you just hit OK. And you go ahead and print it. I ain't going to print mine because I already got it printed. So after you print this, then we can go ahead and start the pressing. So we're going to go to the next room and I'm going to show y'all the next step of the process. Alright, y'all. So after you did your prints, you should have 2 sheets like this. This is the front. This is the back. If you did an 8.5 by 11, of course your sheet won't be this big, but still should be similar. Whatever you do, do not try to press both of these at the same time. So here go the business card right here. So what you have to do is you'll take your business card and you're gonna place it right in the box. And you see you got a little room to work with, but you want to try to get it as close as possible inside this pink box, or whatever color your box is. About like that. Let's see the bottom. I can slide that up a little bit. Let's see. Probably about right there. So that's why you don't want to have your words going all the way to the edge, because you see some of this edge going to get cut off. And then the card, it ain't got to be 100% straight, but get it straight as you can. And you'll do this for all of them. Then you'll take your tape, you'll put a piece of tape here, piece of tape there, and you just keep going. Now, I have seen some people try to do the front and the back at the same time. Don't try to do that. Save yourself the headache. They'll try to cut these. They'll try to cut these out and put one on the front and put one on the back at one time. Don't do that. Just press this first, take it off and do that. I'm telling you, because if you try to press both at the same time, it's a great chance one side of your card is going to be crooked. And then you don't waste card and you don't waste paper. So just, like I said, I'm going to say this on about 3 or 4 times. Do the front or the back first. When you get done, you take your card off. You'll flip it on the other side and you'll do it that way. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get these taped down. We're going to go over to the heat press and do one side. Then we're going to come back and we're going to do the other side. So, alright, y'all. This our print out. And like I was saying earlier, we got to tape everything down. So Kiara going to go ahead and get the taping. Get everything down on here.
I gotta make sure everything gonna be lined up to where it'll transfer correctly.
So making business card pretty easy. Especially if someone already seen the design. The only thing you gotta do is just print out your little template like this. Line everything up, tape it in, press it. And then these metal business cards, if you ain't never made none, they feel like they thinner than a cardboard business card, but they feel better, and the colors is out of their world. The color is 1,000 times better. So that's what she's trying to make sure she get it lined up. And y'all, once y'all get used to it, it don't really take this long. You'll be faster with it. But then get your heat tape and you tape it down. Now I'm gonna give y'all a tip for me. I don't like to line my business card up first and then get the tape, because a lot of time when I go back and touch it, my stupid butt move the card.
Well, it's not lined up.
No, I'm talking about me.
Oh. Well, no, I'm saying all of mine aren't lined up.
No, these ain't lined up, but I'm just saying if you like me.
Line them up and then,
then when I go back and touch it. Yeah.
It's the same thing for me too.
So she said the same thing for her. So once you line it up, just keep your hand on there, have your tape, your little tape gun handy. But yeah, so this is what we gotta do. We gotta get all this tape down.
All right, y'all, so I got all my business cards taped down. We're gonna turn around and press them on the heat press. It's 400 degrees for 60 seconds. So I got that right there. Get another piece of paper to lay on top. Close this. 400 degrees, 6 seconds. Once that's done, we're gonna flip them over and do the back side. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna get my gloves for these. We're just gonna see how these, show you how the pads gonna come out. And I keep forgetting that this new heat press slide on out. So I'm gonna actually flip them over, because it's easier to get them off this way. And they're metal business cards, and they're kind of thin like we said, so you don't wanna bend them too tough because they'll bend. And if I'm not mistaken, y'all, we pressed 24 of them. Was it 24?
I don't know. I mean on that one sheet.
I don't know.
I think it was 9 on each row. I think.
So I'm just do it like this. And then the paper as they come out. But as y'all can see, they nice and vibrant. And I actually like these business cards because they kind of have like a little metallic look to them. Almost done. And then I got to take all the tape off of them so I'll be able to press it on the back side. And to get this tape off, I'm gonna take my gloves off because it'll be sticking to it.
So we're gonna go ahead and take this tape off these cards, then we'll be back and we're gonna get ready to do the back. Alright, y'all, so we already got the front made. So now we got to get ready to do the back. So see how she doing it? Just take your card and put it back on there to do the back. So like I say, don't try to do all of them at one time. Just do your front, then do your back. So we're gonna go ahead and get all these taped down, and then we're gonna go ahead and press the back, and then we'll be back.
We're gonna flip our cards over now. So we're gonna get some more paper for the top. Hopefully it's long enough. And it's not.
And I don't know why she got the cards flipped that way.
What you mean?
Flip it over.
Oh, forgot about that part.
We all make mistakes.
Get me another piece of paper.
But now you can press it that way, y'all. But you might have to leave it down a little bit longer. This way you'll have the printed image being pressed directly to the side where you want the ink transfer to go to.
Alright, so we're gonna close this down 400 degrees for another 60 seconds.
Alright, we'll be back. Alright, we're down about 5 seconds, y'all. And we just got a new heat press too. Open film. So it's an auto open heat press, 16 by 20 with a slide out drawer. We like this heat press way better than the other.
And here's the back. Here's the front. Nice vibrant colors.
I know they're gonna be hot.
Yeah, they're very hot.
That's the back. That's the front. So y'all, this is how you do Sublimate Metal business card. If you ever make these for somebody, I'm telling you, they ain't gonna want nothing else. These look way better than the paper business card or the cardstock business card. Look way, way better. So there y'all go. Get over here so you can see. That's the front. That's the back. So y'all can see exactly how good these look. Close up of the front. You just gotta take the tape off, but other than that, that's it, y'all. Alright, y'all. So until the next time, we out. Make sure y'all like and subscribe so you can be notified when we drop a new video.